So you were counting down the minutes until your child went down for a nap, and then that nap time came and went, and your child completely skipped their nap. Well, it kind of sucks as much for the parents as it does for the child, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do when your child skips their nap. The first thing you wanna do is just take a deep breath. Whew, I know it sucks, and it can feel like it's gonna ruin your day, and maybe your child is going to be extra cranky that day, but it's only one day. We can fix this. The second thing that you want to do is to kind of calculate in your head what a shorter wake window will look like before bedtime. If your child generally takes one nap in the middle of the day and they completely skip it, you're looking at wanting to do bedtime 30 to 60 minutes earlier. Now, I generally recommend only bumping bedtime by 30 minutes, but if they just can't hang, it's okay for one day to put them down an hour before usual. The next thing that you want to do is going to happen the next morning. You're going to think that your child needs to sleep in that morning in order to make up for the nap that they skipped yesterday, and there is a little bit of truth to it, but also a little bit of false. So you want to only let your child sleep for 30 minutes longer than usual. So if you normally wake your child up at 7 a.m., it's okay to let them sleep until 7:30, but you don't want them to sleep any later than that, because then you're going to just get in the same routine of skipping nap, going to bed early, and sleeping in later. And you definitely don't want to do that, not yet. Your child will drop their nap eventually, but it's just not time yet. And then the next thing that you want to do is keep your child's naps on schedule. I know it's going to be tempting to make accommodations because of yesterday's crap nap or no nap, but you need to stay on schedule because you don't want to repeat that cycle of skipping a nap or only taking a 20-minute nap, and then your child's circadian rhythm is gonna be like, well, what the heck, what am I supposed to do now? A lot of parents might think like, oh my gosh, my kid's trying to drop a nap too soon, but that's not the case. If this is a one-time thing, then you don't have to change anything about your child's schedule. Sometimes sleep is off. We're humans, we're not robots, right? So it's okay if your child just has an off day and they didn't take the nap that they generally do. Try again tomorrow. If this is something that has been going on for 2 weeks or longer, then we may want to visit your child's schedule and seeing where we can make changes. Anything lasting longer than 2 weeks is not just a sleep regression, it's probably a sign that it's time to make changes. So anything less than that, or if it's less often than normal, then you don't have to change anything. But if it's been longer than that 2-week rule, then we'll jump in and see where we need to make adjustments. The next thing that I wanted to discuss is that if your child is on 3 naps per day, it's completely normal and completely acceptable to fully assist your baby for the 3rd nap. This can be a stroller nap, it can be baby wearing, it can be in a rocking chair. However you need to get your baby to sleep for that 3rd nap is perfectly fine. The only purpose of this 3rd nap is to take some sleep pressure off so that your child can make it all the way to the next wake window before bedtime. So if you need to assist this nap, it's completely fine. Your child should not be expected to sleep independently all 3 naps of the day, and this is generally when your child is under between 6 and 8 months old. Now, if you're unsure of how many naps your child might need or how much daytime sleep they should be having, then grab my free baby sleep guide in the description box down below. Go click and grab it, because it's going to have a full wake time chart for the first full year of your child's life so that you know exactly when and how much sleep your child needs. Match up this wake time chart with what your child's schedule currently looks like and make adjustments as needed. A lot of times what I generally see is that babies are overtired to begin with, and an overtired baby has trouble connecting sleep cycles and falling asleep independently, which results in skipped naps, late bedtimes, lots of frequent wake-ups in the middle of the night, and early mornings. So if you're struggling with those things, the first thing that I would have you do is grab the free guide so you can check your baby's wake windows and make sure you're on track with that. If everything else sounds like it's on track and everything in the baby sleep guide is something that you've already been doing, then I want you to watch this video right here and check out Crib Hour. This is going to be a strategy that is going to help your child stretch their naps longer and not skip them. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Click this button to subscribe to my channel so that I can see you next time, and keep blooming. Mwah.